Hello and welcome back to Inscryption. This is our second run, and we've learnt some new mechanics, but I'm keen to give the second run a hard crack. So we get to get a new card, the Coyote. You say Coyote? It looks like a Coyote though. But what did you expect for only 4 bones? A Rattler, the Nefarious Rattler, a brutal creature once past its monstrous fangs, or Cockroach, the unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. Interesting. All of these do cost a lot of bones. I do like the cockroach because there's an ability on it, which means it can be, material for a future inscription. So we'll pick it up. And it also costs 4, and it's only 1 more damage less than the coyote, so I think it's the best one. You're free to get up again, to keep your blood flowing. Okay, we will consider getting up later. Let's try to win this run. Okay, some bone tokens for a rainy night. So there's a couple of bone tokens in there we could just, crack open to play something. Why not? Okay. Now, there's a lot of Slay the Spire vibes in this game. Okay. Okay. So there's a wolf cub here. It's gonna just, like, straight up smack us. We can't play anything from this except a squirrel. So maybe we just put a squirrel down for now, and then next time we can play a wolf, and then the wolf will smack this wolf, But yeah, or we can just crack open a jar. Crack open a cold piggy. And let's just pick up a squirrel. Play 2 of them, sack them. Play a wolf. That actually gives us enough to play an opossum. An opossum? Opossum or opossum? We'll just say opossum. Ring the bell. 4 damage on the board already. This wolf's gonna smack us for 1. Our turn. We will just draw this. Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rulebook. Okay, there's a rulebook here. Give that an open. This looks like a passcode to me. So 273. And I think that is something we can use for part of the escape room. So we'll keep that in mind, 273. Yeah, ring the bell. I guess we ring the bell, send it. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Oh, lucky for you. Oh, we won? Send it. If you desire, you may stand now. It will allow me time to plan. S. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan next encounter, but do keep your hands off my possessions. He looks like he's inviting us to stand, but not inviting us to touch his stuff. But it looks like he really wants us to be moving around. So we can just kind of have a look around and see what's happening. See what's happening. Passcode. So we're looking for a pass. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's not go there. This looks like a 273 opportunity. Any place we can input some numbers is what we're looking for. Probably the safe is the best way to go. Let's go up, down. 273. This is a 7. This is put a 3 here. Open sesame, a Stinkbug. Let's go. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. It is the stoat around. Is the stoat around the stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. Okay, there's also a key. I guess we'll pick up the key. Can we put the key down here? No, we can't. Can we put the key back in? We can put the key back there. I don't know why we would. We can't use the key to get out. I'll probably use the key there because I don't think there's another place for the key. No place for the key. Oh, hello. Yeah, okay, so key definitely goes in here. Just checking if there's anything else. Okay, there we go. And it opens up some puzzles. We could try a puzzle. So it says 0 out of 5. That's the weight. This is the bell. So it's looking very much like the actual game board. And we have to get 5 somehow. If we ring the bell, it's a 1. It could be that this 1 is hitting this side, or the 1's hitting this side. But regardless, there's a net 1 damage somehow. So maybe I think it is just 1 damage we're doing to them. And it's probably from our side. So if we want to do a total of 5 damage, we can slide these. So we want to get to 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, and then this is a total of 5 damage. Easy. It opens up a skink. I forgot that I had put that there. Very well, you may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. Thank you very much. Okay, I thought he said we weren't supposed to touch his stuff, but he looks very like we just got something. We're picking things up, and he's like, okay, you feel free to have it. Let's try this one. Let's try this puzzle. We have to do a total of 5 damage again. And so if we don't put anything in front, okay, we can't move this up. This is fixed. Okay. Like, so we're not, this is not doing, this row is pretty much, we have to ignore that row because we're not doing any damage in this row. We have to do 5 damage to him otherwise. This will deal 3 damage to him. And then this flies, but this blocks flying. So we're still only doing 3 damage. If we move this up, I don't know why I can't move that. That's just stuck. It's jammed. It's jammed. If we move this up, then that's an extra damage. So that's 4 total. Just to double check. That's 1. It's actually 1 damage we're dealing to him, not 3. Why is that 1? That's interesting. Is it from this side actually? That's just 0. That's also 0. Little confused. That's also 0, but if we do this, that's also 0. So this is blocking it somehow. Hang on, so that's actually a rule. So there's a rule for this symbol that we haven't used yet. If we let's go to rulebook, because I've got to double check what that does ourselves. It looks like a lizard tail. A and D to move. So looking for something that looks like a lizard. Stinky. There's a lot of black ink there, can't read that. All of this just have not seen. Failure to the user, nothing will happen this bottom. Okay. Hourglass, Holgi Bank. This is like, okay. A loose tail. When a card bearing this sigil would be struck, the tail is created in its place, and a card bearing this sigil moves to the right. When a card bearing this sigil would be struck, tail is created in its place. We lost it, and it moves to the right. And I think it. And a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. Okay. I see. So we smack this. It would be hit. So it just moves to the right. So that's why I think this actually does 0 damage. Okay, so that's good intel. That's good intel. So this is very annoying. So actually, we don't want this to hit you. That way, you're not going to move to the right. Then, we move you down. That's going to be the 4th point. This is 4 total damage. Move this up. That's 5 damage. Easy. Okay. So I think it was helpful that we did check the rules. Okay. Ring the bell so this time we can actually get the cards. Work ant. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. Thank you. Let's keep them going. Okay, also this is where the ants, so we should probably double check what the ants do. Ant spawner, when a card bearing this sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. Is that what it was? Okay. So this actually doesn't do anything then, right? Unless it's not that symbol. Well, we should just try it. To deal 5 damage again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not damage though. Hang on. Wait, if that's not damage, how are we supposed to deal damage to him? That's 4. Why is that 4? 1, 2, 3. This is doing 1 damage. Okay, so I think it's actually a different symbol. It's actually a different symbol because that's a square around the ant. I think there might be a different one then. Anything that's not that. Anything that's not a square around an ant. Did I miss? Did I miss it? Anything that's not. Oh! Ants. Okay, the value represented with this sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. So if a 1 ant, it has 1 damage, 2 ants, 2 damage, etc. Okay, so if we have 2, this would be 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 because of the 2, and then you're blocking, but then you're blocking, but then you're moving here, so we're not actually doing 2 damage yet. Okay, so this shouldn't work. Yeah, because you're moving over to the right. So we don't want you to move. Okay, but you're jammed. So maybe... Oh, if we block you, though, you can't move over to the right. And we move you up, so that means you're doing a total of 3 damage. That's not getting through, though. But you're doing 3, actually. You're doing 3 damage now. Now you're just doing 4 damage. You're doing 4 damage, right? That's a lot of damage. Not 5, though. This is 3 damage. This is 1, 2. No, that's only 3 damage, I think. Let's get to 5 damage somehow. 1, 2, 3. That's 4, I think. Okay. Looks like this flying might be helpful. How are we gonna... Oh yeah, this. That's 5. Okay, I didn't check why that worked, but I guess we could always go back to it. The caged wolf, curious. Okay, caged wolf, thank you. So this worked because it was 2 damage. Oh, then it's 3, 4, 5. Yep, so that's the 3. Okay, nice. There we go. Fluked that one a little bit, but we got there in the end. So this we have seen. If this gets hit, it does 1 damage, so it doesn't really do much for, I think, a puzzle like this. So this, I think this is part of, like, you know, the escape room element, again, of the game. It's very cool. This is pretty funny, because if we hit you, this dies, but I don't think it actually does any changes, you know, what we have to do for the puzzle. You're fixed here. This... Yeah, so I think this, if I remember correctly, this is the ability that hits on both sides. So I think just double check that's the one. Bifurcated strike, calibrating the sigil, strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space. So left and right. So I think that's what it does. It doesn't actually hit in front. So this will be 1. If we move you, okay, you're trapped though. And then you'll move to the right here. So you're gonna block, actually, you're gonna block this attack, which is crazy because it's 3 damage. I feel like we have to rely on that for a lot of damage for that to work. So actually we can't use you. But you're what? That's jammed? So you're definitely moving to the right. If you're moving to the right, I don't know. You're doing 1 damage? You're doing 2 damage? Okay. Okay. But maybe there's a way to get rid of this guy? But no, because that's still 2 damage. Okay, this is a little crazier, but I think it relies on this. So you're doing 1 damage, 2 damage, because you're hitting an empty space, so it's actually going 4 to you. Let's just see what this does. Yep, only does 2 damage, everything else gets blocked. This doesn't change anything. Oh. But that's 1. This is the 2nd damage. I feel like this should be the 3rd point of damage though, because that's open, right? But I guess not. Maybe it moves to the left because you're getting hit. No, once you move to the right though, this might be enough. So 1, 2. You move here. 3. You get hit. Let's just see if that works. So that's still 3 damage. What if we block it? Okay. So let's... Oh, but that's blocked. That's the whole problem. Okay, so maybe... That's still 2. Little tricky, this one. This puzzle's a little tricky. That's not hard to do. Oh, but we can move it here, though. I don't think that does anything. That's just 0 now. There's no way to get rid of this. So this is getting moved. That's just getting moved and it's going to the right. So maybe that, if that's the case though. Oh, but if you get hit, oh, can it actually die? Okay. Okay. We're running out of options. We can always come back to it as well. But I don't know what we're missing for this. Let's come back to it. Let's come back to it. We've picked up a lot of cards. I think it'll be a help for us to for the deck building. So let's flip these. That's us. The Pernicious Vulture, Tyrant of the Skies. That's us. We're free. A free costing 3/2 that flies and is sackable. That's how we're winning. That's how we're getting out of this. Okay, so where are we going next? We don't need to inscribe anything, I don't think. We can even inscribe something else on it. We could make... Oh, everything we picked up gets added to our deck as well. That means we're kind of cracked at the moment. We are kind of cracked. Oh! Yo, if we get the Cockroach on it, I think we always get it back. Because this means when a card is... when it perishes, a copy is created in our hand. So if this dies, we get it back. So I think we do want to actually inscribe that onto us. And it never dies now. This could be the win. This could be the run. So we put the Cockroach here, and then we inscribe it onto us. We are so OP now. We're making ourselves super OP. Let's just wait and see. Just wait and see. Okay. Okay. Stinkbug, you again. Indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have. Another friend here. You've got to be... I wouldn't call him a friend. But I suppose we are in deep this time. We don't draw ourselves, which is unfortunate. But we will be able to... Stinkbug. So I did remember what this guy did. A creature opposing a card bearing the sigil loses 1 power because there's just some poop there. I guess it's kind of deterrent. So it loses 1 power. So if we put it here, Cody comes next time. It will be 1 damage. If we put it in front, it will deal 1 damage to the Stinkbug. Oh, but it can't even... He won't live. Okay, so I think we put the Stoat down. Can take 1 hit from the Coyote. So let's do it. And then it has enough damage to deal 1 to him. So that's all we can do for now. So let's pass. I guess we could have broken the Hoggy back. But for now, we don't have to worry about it. Draw Squirrel. Put the Squirrel down. Sack the Squirrel. Get a Bullfrog down. Should be enough to take Stinkbug. We could play it now. You could, but I do like the idea of putting it in front of the Coyote. So we'll hold on to it. Save it for a rainy day. Coyote will take out the Stoat. Now we can draw this. A Worker Ant. Which is a 1/2, a 1 for 1/2. Put the Stinkbug down. And Worker Ant, we don't have enough for it. But we'll just attack you. End turn. Oh, and he's out of cards. Okay, so we just send it. Okay, let's draw this boy. Squirrel. Worker Ant. Smack him. We're winning. We're winning. He's out. He's out of gas. An opossum for 1. We'll play an opossum for free. Get wrecked. That's 4. 2 extra. 2 extra. We take that. I'm paying the Trapper a visit. I don't think we have a lot of pelts or a lot of gold this time to get pelts. We have 3. The first is free. Do we want a rabbit? Like, we'll get a rabbit pelt. We have one left, so we can't buy anything else. Much appreciated. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so what do we want? We get more items, but we do have quite a few already. We could make another inscription. We could get a... What if we put a work ant on, like, a... It's a 1 for a... It's a 1 for a 1-2. You could get a 1 for a 1-3. I don't know. I'm not... I think this is also good for thinning out. If we don't want a card, we can pretty much get rid of it as well. But I'm pretty happy with everything we have at the moment. Maybe... So maybe we'll just pay a visit to the fireplace. Hello. A warm light of campfire is a welcome sight. 10 hungry eyes around it dampen the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health. We can make ourselves more tankier, but considering we come back for free anyway, we probably don't have to. What else do we want? We can increase power by 2. Or increase its health by 2. I guess we could make you stronger. But probably us. I think we make ourselves just a more high power that way, because we can make infinite copies of ourselves as well. It means that we can, like, if we lose it anyway, we still get another 3-4 for free, so it can't pretty much replace it itself. We can get the early bullfrog, but it will instantly die. It will instantly die, so this is not the hand I think we want to start to see, but it's fine. Sacrifice a squirrel. Squirrel for the worker ant. Put the worker ant here. So now you do 1 damage, and I'm thinking next turn I wanted to put a bullfrog down. This hurts though. This kind of hurts. We can get a squirrel now to put a bullfrog down. Bullfrog down. We'll be able to take out a coyote and still deal 1 damage. And actually, oh, we might die. We might die. We might have to tip a scale or something. But the ant queen, oh, but we get an ant. We get an ant after playing the ant queen. Hang on. So I think we have a chance. So, but it might require us to tip the scale though. But we will draw, so we'll draw this squirrel. Play a squirrel. Doesn't matter where we we put the ant down because they're both the same. Ant queen, yeah, ant queen gives us the worker ant. So that lets us put this down. Oh, but it costs 1. No. No. Don't. We might have to resort to cracking a tooth open to tip the scale. Hopefully that's going to be enough for us to stay alive. I guess we end our turn. That's 3 damage. Oh, the tree attacks as well. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, unlucky. A little unlucky there. How disappointing. Okay, let's keep going. What do we want? Another card? I think this is also another card. Let's check it out. You must make a choice, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Okay, so this is going to be the cost of the card. We do have a lot of bones that we didn't use last time, so I think I wouldn't mind a random card with cost of bone. So an 8 bone for 3/3. What were you expecting? It's fine, I guess. And I really don't want to lose this run because we have something really good going on for us. So let's check what we can sacrifice. So something for 2 bone, something that flies, or an ant queen. Ant queen was really good. It is very expensive though. So I reckon we can... It is still expensive to make work, so we can put it onto something like a a worker ant. So if we play the worker ant, we do get another ant back. So it's pretty much the ant queen. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we can't. Can we put? We can't put it on us though. So if we do, we can give ourselves. Oh, we could have created an infinite combo, I think. If we could have filled the board with ants if we got the ant queen and put that on us, because if that's on us, we can sack it. So play us, get the ant, sack us, play an ant, and then we get ourselves back, then play an ant, and then get that. So that's something we can keep in mind. So anytime we have... So maybe we put it on the opossum. No, but we don't... The opossum doesn't come back. That's why it was so good. Okay, okay. So let's go back to our options. We can get a skink. Oh, I don't know. Skink is interesting. Bearing his tail is created in its place and card bearing. The sigil moves to the right. Something we could try is putting a skink on a stinkbug. Skink on a stinkbug, that would make the stinkbug move every time and decrease power. That's something I haven't really done before. It costs 1, so I think I'd rather put the stinkbug on the skink, because we can pretty much play a lot of blood creatures for free. Let's try it. I have no idea if this works, but we'll see what happens. Get inscribed. Okay, the boss battle. So we would be on 1 health anyway. That's good to know. I guess that means we don't get a smoke. Incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. It's the Prospector again. It was the Prospector. Hee-haw. There's a boulder here this time. Prospector boss. Again. Okay. We have a pelt. I think a pelt can help us block some damage. If we do need. 8 bones is a lot of bones. Can go squirrel into stoat. And we can do the same play we did before. And this time we have to be ready for the phase 2 where he smacks all our creatures into gold. So you hit us, but we will hit you next turn. This looks like a bullfrog. We actually have to sack the stoat for bullfrog because it was on 1 health. So we'll smack you, and then that will allow us to take 1 damage from the wolf cub. We're looking for us. I think that's when we can pog, once we find our card. A caged wolf is also interesting. We haven't come across that yet. Seeing what it does. But it does cost, you know, sacrifices to play. So that does intrigue me a little bit. We'll attack the bullfrog. A mole is a new creature. So let's see what it does. When an empty space would be struck, such as this or this, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. So if we were going to attack him directly, this mole kind of pops up there. Interesting. Draw card is a worker ant, not what we want. But we have to start putting things down. At least this wolf will be blocked by the mole, so it can't get close to us. Pass turn. He's running out. Okay, so he doesn't have any more plays. Okay, so the skink is pretty good. It does 1 damage. So that could be a card we consider playing now. So we will pass the turn. Oh, he's got a wolf club there. Okay. I think we need to play the skink. So draw squirrel. Play the squirrel, sack the squirrel. Now, a good thing about the wolf club is that it is only 1 damage. So the skink, because it has the Stinkbug, will... Oh. But the mole moved. The mole moved. Okay, so we have to do 2 damage now. We have to do 2 damage. Work ant. It's not going to do enough. We could put a rabbit pelt down to block an attack. Because all we're doing, we're looking for ourselves at the moment. We're looking for our bomb rare. But that's Skink on. Wolf's gonna just keep taking us out. Okay. Can we get us? We get another rabbit pelt. I guess we'll just keep chump blocking. Hit him with the Skink. Please. Opossum. You only do 1 damage. But we can sack you to deal... We can sack you for the worker ant. Not gonna be enough. But sure, let's play you. At least we do 1 damage to you. And our Skink is actually slowly winning the... Winning the game. Still no wolf, huh? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to... Oh, we could crack the bone open. But we don't have to. We should have drawn a squirrel and just play the ant and then take him out. That was our mistake. Can we actually count? We have 3. We only have 3 on him. Okay. This is fine. I'm aware okay, we can still draw cards as well. Okay, so this is fine. This is actually completely fine. We will take some damage here, but now we can do the play. So draw a squirrel. Put the squirrel here. Sack the squirrel for a worker ant. And now the worker ant will take out the wolf. Okay, and now we can start attacking. And I want to attack the pack mule. Best way to do that would actually be to sack the worker ant and the wolf, so we can actually get some damage down. Because I want to get him before the second phase. It's gonna be tricky, but maybe we should do it this way. He's looking a little spicy. Because I don't want to play anything else before he breaks our board. So yeah, so this is gonna be phase 2. And now he's gonna smack all our creatures. There's gold in them cards. Gonna smack our gold nugget. And he smacks our boulder as well, which is very nice. And gold, I've struck gold. It's gold. Okay. So he's given us... Oh no, we just have a lot of squirrels ourselves. Well, we can only really play a squirrel now. We're allowed... Oh, we have to draw a card. We've drawn a lot of cards. Oh, we can play a turkey. We can play a turkey vulture. Let's go. Send it. Next turn we win. Get him. And we will just... Oh, our final card was us. Can you believe that? And we fly as well, so that's actually going to be game. See you later. Locked out. We top decked our final card, which was us. So we won. Let me relight your candles. Let's go. Oh, we get to draw a card as well. You may choose a rare card. Let's see what we get. Bam. Strange Lava. That was pretty good last time. It was Mothman. Urayuli. Haven't played him yet. Child 13. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have a heart to try it? I think Child 13... I do like the recurable sack, so we will take him. I still think, you know, 4-1 is a lot to carry for an Urayuli. After the harrowing encounter with the Prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. Okay, so now we'll go into the wetlands. Let me see. There we go. The air grew thick, buzzing and chirping. You beheld the wetlands. Okay, so we'll leave it there. I'm going to spend a bit more time trying to work out that 4th puzzle, so instead of kind of just cheesing and fluking it. And hopefully we'll get the loot from there. But we'll leave it there. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. We're getting there. We're getting to the end. I'll catch you later. Peace.